Welcome, yet again, to the front yard. These are the instructions for your IRP grade 9s. This applies to everyone, so here they are, okay? So, the IRP has two parts to it, but it is one product, okay? So in the instructions, it will say task 1 and task 2, both task 1 and task 2 are in one presentation, okay? So the IRP is a presentation. Now, you will ask, how do I do a presentation in the current situation? Well, you make up a PowerPoint or something like that, or you can do a video. But if you do a PowerPoint, you can also have like a narration part to it where you record yourself. There's lots of different options out there. I suggest you look at the technology out there and tinker with it a little bit, right? This is entirely possible. We've made a lot of things happen through, remote means as we've been away, okay? All right, so task 1, which is the first part of the project, okay, is to find someone who you consider to be a respectable or great Canadian, and learn about them. What makes them a great Canadian? I've got the specific instructions on the instruction page, but the one thing that I really don't want you to do is focus on biographical information, like where they're born and all that stuff. I mean, you can have that information, but really don't focus on it. It's unnecessary exposition. I don't need that. I need you to focus on what made them a good Canadian based on the stuff we've talked about, connected to stuff like, what makes you, a good citizen, or the responsibilities, the rights and responsibilities of a Canadian citizen. Focus more on that, their accomplishments. Some people have done famous people. Some people have done people who they know. One girl last year did their grandfather, who was a famous brain surgeon. One guy last year did something on his grandfather, who's a famous photographer who's gotten the Order of Canada. If you know someone in your family who you think is a great Canadian, in earnest, not just as a joke, do it. I'm quite happy to do that sort of thing, okay, or for you to do that sort of thing. The second thing is to enact a civic action plan. So choose an issue out there that you're concerned about. Could be climate change, could be public health, could be anything, with regards to a civic issue that citizens must cooperate in order to fix or to address, okay? And develop an action plan. Basically, come up with a plan, and you're presenting on this in the second part of your IRP, right? Where you talk about what we can do as citizens, or what you can do in this campaign to actually affect change in this particular issue, okay? And outline that in detail, right? It should obviously be your own original ideas and all that stuff. Okay, it's these two parts in one presentation, one thing that you hand in to me, okay? Task 1, task 2, yes, there's two things, but two things in one product, okay? So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, obviously, you can ask me, and I'll post all due dates and all that stuff on the Google Classroom, okay? Thanks a lot, bye.